Delete or Hide This Love by Lori Gomez. Delete or hide this love might be the only auto-prompt to thrive in humanity's romantic riptides after the AI apocalypse sends us fleeing to the metaverse as we streamline newly automated lives in search for the eternal sunshine of our spotless minds. But what does an algorithm know about delayed gratification, about the pleasure and pain, about the frisson of anticipation that sizzles its path up and down our jellicle veins? It's not even a machine, for fuck's sake. It's just a bunch of ones and zeros. That being said, I love telling my iMac to go fuck itself, but it never seems so disposed. Every unique digital snowflake shudders at the thought of melting in the blast of passion's analog heat. Cowardly cuckolds. So they hide behind electronic shields, their virtual fortresses of solitude icier than hell's cunt in Helheim. I have a better idea. As I stroll along my brain's Golden Gate promenade, following a graveled path manicured to look unnaturally natural, phoretic, watching boats and cormorants glide their asses across plate glass ocean waves, my everything ignorant of its own emptiness. Kill the dream, live the lie, live and die. And I ask myself, if thoughts have no mass, why do you let them press so hard against the window of your mind, breathing their wanton mist, fogging you all up with their phantom breath? Purge that shit. Live and die. Love like a poet. And write. Look at Frank Stanford. Only a poet would shoot himself 3 times in the heart with a .22 with his mistress and wife in the next room to atone for his sins. His life was the stuff of Puccini operas. Poor butterfly, in fucking deed. Now that's what I'm talking about. And I mean, come the fuck on, let's face it. Shiny, happy people do not fucking write poems, or paint paintings, compose music, direct films, or even star in them. The well of creation comes from a place of balm and need, a need for completion, a need for understanding, a need for processing the world. And for many of us, ourself is our world. So we sing with glee, me and Narcissus sitting in a tree, Kissing. That need to heal, that need to feel integral, that need to be whole, makes art a bottomless alms bowl. I started writing before I could write. No idea why, but at the age of 2, I used to recite crap that my abuelito insisted was pure genius. So he would jot it all down and then play along on his guitar to accompany my reciting. I learned to write a year or so later so I could jot down my own nonsense, and I haven't stopped since. Don Pedro was a force of nature, but I could always tame his typhoon. He wrought high holy hell, going into mad rampages, my abuelito. I was sent in to be the loony whisperer. A few choice words from me, and he would be all apologies. Ok, Loretallón, ya me voy a mi rinconcito. Then he'd go stand in the corner and pretend to repent. Is it any wonder I don't trust charming men? They are so full of it. He used to call me Loretta. He liked Loretta Young. Loretta Young. is how he pronounced it in his best Carlos Gardel esta noche me borracho voice. He did once hit me with a lamp on the head, by accident. He meant to hit my mother, but I threw my body between them and took the blow instead. When he saw who he hit, he was inconsolable, so much so that when the ambulance and police showed, as they always did, at 421 East 102nd Street, apartment 1A, New York, New York, 10029, the police asked me what I had done to him. 1 emergency room and 8 stitches later, I was all right, but he was still crying. Ridiculous but true. People seem stunned when I recount my kiddie tales. "You have so many vivid memories," is the usual reply when I relate this incident to people. Do I? Maybe. I guess things like this become indelibly etched in one's hippocampus. I can still smell the Bacardi and Stoli which fueled this particular episode, and remember looking into my Aunt Maida's little vanity dresser with its big, round, 3-way mirror and its gloss white drawers, uber 70s come 30s Italian modern chic, leaning against the wall on the same side as the door. In a tiny room, but still the biggest bedroom in that East River Projects apartment, catching a glimpse of myself and all the blood spurting out of that third eye gash. It happened so fast. The face and head are highly vascular areas. Makes sense that I bled like buckets of stuck pig jugular juice pouring over everything in Carrie's prom scene. I hadn't even realized I'd been struck, no less bleeding, until I saw my reflection. That's when I screamed, but then ran and dialed A for ambulance, as per usual. I had been the official siren summoner for the family just about since I was born. I knew how to dial 911 before I could spell my name. Everyone else in the household was always too hysterical. And that night, my sad, mad abuelito screamed how he wanted to kill himself after hurting me, going after my mother again. My mother screaming bloody murder, pretending she gave a shit about any of it. She loved the attention. My family's circus was always in town. There's no flying over that cuckoo's nest. Its heights are unscalable. But what is it I'm trying to say? As night's lusty fingers reach out to me from beneath the shadows of this cold, callous wolf moon that refuses to stop reflecting your sun. Oh, sun, 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 bright shining star of my days, you who were born to be the sweet delight in my endless, endless night. Oh, sweet, sweet daddy of dreams, manufacturing epiphanies, running with the stars, everything in ecstasy. Your soft Milky Way clouds blowing long blues jazz sessions, slow dissolving on my slivered lost tongue of hazy Sunday afternoons. The weight of the world balanced between the quill in your pen and the sword of your will. Heed my warnings, my impending storm will be perfect in its destruction. Seduction is the air it breathes. Love is not the bread it eats. It is a conqueror of men. It eats skin. It drinks blood and moves on. This thing I am, a force of nature, blind to everything but its own subsistence. My tsunami, red tides. Nothing will survive. I will lift my gaze, and my roots will set off to seek another land. I've tried to protect your peregrine heart from this ever-widening gyre of mine. I have no center to hold. My dandelion bits and bites are loosely bound by crazy glue, the smell of rum and the taste of cum. everything about me is destined to blow apart as I become unstrung with your first warm-breathed want upon my neck. My darm stadium lust growing hotter, more unstable, more intangible. After the shrapnel falls and the rubble settles, my impalpable crystal droplets streaking a bare trace of salt upon your cheek, as the pang of maybe's tritone trombones through the cracks in your chest cavity. So on those rare forgetful nights, you strut old Kerouac beat down some crooked back alley street, you will feel the scar that used to be your heart, and remember me.